Whether near or far, here we are. It's R&R, and we're in the car.
All right, there we go.
Oh, Jesus. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. What comes next? 9, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Happy New Year,
everybody!
Oh, Ronnie, this is such a special time for me, and I'm so glad we could share it together. What day is it?
On the 10th.
10 days after the actual.
Happy very late New Year, everybody!
Yay.
Happy very late New Year.
Oh my!
Oh dear! Oh wait, how is this gonna work if I'm talking to myself?
I was kissing myself.
Oh, okay. Hey Ryan, I've got a wonderful idea.
What's that?
Maybe you should stop playing the music so that we don't get another.
It's not Devo. It's not Kenny.
Just because it's not Devo doesn't mean. Never mind. Happy New Year, Ryan.
Happy New Year, Ryan.
Happy New Year, viewers. I hope you're all having a wonderful New Year.
They're not viewing anything. Oh yeah, it does give us views on YouTube. You're right.
Happy New Year, listeners.
Happy New Year. All right, let's get this show started.
Okay.
Where do you want to go?
I
guess that's where you would put the intro, right?
It's a new year.
It's a new year.
Which means we should probably go somewhere new.
Oh!
So
Arby's?
New Arby's. Arby's
that Arby's on Philly Pike?
Yeah. The new Arby's.
We could go to a new Arby's for us. Let's just go to a different Arby's.
Well, I don't know any Arby's around here.
I do.
Christ on a bike.
Christ on a bike. Is this where this should be?
Or what should
Does it rattle here?
No.
Okay. No, you idiot. Oh boy. Well, so how was your New Year's, Ronnie?
My New Year's was...
It's the New Year's special of R&R in the car, by the way.
In case you didn't already know.
Yeah, already know. R.
What's our inability to count?
Sorry, we're late. Fuck my dick. All right. So how was your New Year's?
My New Year's was all right. It was fairly calm. We didn't really do the countdown.
No?
No, I was in my room and I was editing videos and...
As normal. As I always do.
And my dogs were outside, and then the New Year happened, and then everybody shot off fireworks, and my dog started yelling.
Yelling? Your dogs were like, ah!
Yeah, it was a bit weird at first. And then I was like, oh, the fireworks went off, so that's why they're, doing that.
Help! Rover, when did you learn to scream like a human?
His name is Caesar, thank you.
Oh. This isn't the one we got in trouble for, was it?
No, it wasn't, Ryan.
Do you know what happened last time, viewers?
What happened?
Listeners? Ronnie knows.
I know what happened.
We got banned.
We didn't get banned. Our video got a copyright claim because instead of just leaving it, Ryan decided to play music not only over
Madonna's music.
Not only over RT and Kaya so you could barely hear them. Mm-hmm. He played it over the video. YouTube saw this, and then YouTube struck our video.
Yeah, and they couldn't watch it.
And we couldn't watch it.
Hey.
In order to fix the problem, yours truly either had to take out a portion of the podcast,
which you should have done.
Partially where RT was talking because he was answering a question.
But you couldn't even fucking hear him.
And
that's my fault.
Anyway.
But I was playing his music over it. I'm still learning. I'm still learning.
Or I could do what Ryan was yelling at me to do for the last 3 days, which was upload it on SoundCloud. I did. I wasn't able to upload it at first because there was a limit. Actually, no, I don't even think it's still there because there was that 100-minute limit.
Listen, as Ronnie fights with himself over what's a lie and what's real.
So, all in all, it was just a big whole,
all in all in the call,
a mess.
It was, and it was and you know what?
Could have been avoided.
And I take
easily.
full responsibility for that. I do. And I want you to also know that I in no way would ever want to sabotage a show that is also mine, that I put time and effort into, that I want to make good, that I want people to fucking hear and watch. I would never. That's like punching myself in the balls, and that's what it felt like I did. It felt like I punched myself and you in the balls at the same time, and I didn't mean to do that, and I'm sorry. And on top of that, I punched RT and Kaya in their balls.
Because Kaya has balls.
I mean, it's all like metaphorical, symbolic.
Okay, I guess it's a funny joke.
Symbols. Kaya, I know you don't have balls. Well, I don't know it, but I would assume that you don't. And I think RT might have a problem. Well, maybe he wouldn't have a problem with it. I don't know. And I'm not going to ask RT about it.
Ryan, what's your New Year's resolution, Ryan?
My New Year's resolution. Look out! My New Year's resolution. I always do this when you have a question for me. I'm playing this. I wanted to take all the sound effects that we used last year and play them again.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
We haven't done a podcast in a whole year.
Yay!
So fun. I make the joke.
It's not that it's been a year. That's not the joke. It's that we haven't done one since last year.
All right. Oh, well, still. Funny joke.
Funny joke.
I make funny
You
joke.
make funny joke.
Please laugh.
My New Year's resolution, I think I said in the last podcast, I don't know if you remember, because I don't know if you ever listen to any fucking thing I say or pay any attention.
Huh?
Ever.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Sorry, I was driving. I should drive next time. That's my New Year's resolution.
Is to drive?
To drive. Yeah, part of it. It's to be more independent. I'd like to get my own apartment. I'd like to get my own car. I'd like to not depend on other people so much. That is my New Year's resolution.
Well, that's a good New Year's resolution.
Yeah. Hey, Ronnie.
Yes, Ryan.
I'm hungry.
Well, good, because we're going to a new place to eat today.
I'm just kidding. I am hungry, but where are we going?
That is a mystery.
Oh, do you have something in mind, or are you just...
Yep.
You do?
Yep.
You do?
So, Ryan.
Durr! Yeah, no, wait. You're not getting off the hook that easily,
okay.
buddy pal, buddy guy. Look up Buddy Guy's music. He's really good. What's your news? What's your... Wait, let me get it out. I didn't say it right.
Okay.
What is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to do more things that make me happy.
Oh.
Because over the last few years, I have been putting myself in many different situations and scenarios where I have not been happy.
I know all about that.
And
I know for you.
There's been a lot of very stressful things that have been happening, and I'm sure that a lot of other people have had very stressful moments in their lives, and I can relate because we all undergo a lot of stress. It all just depends on how you deal with it.
Sure.
But
it's pretty much up to us, right? To live better lives. It's not up to anybody else.
Yeah. So lately I've been trying to do more things that have been making me happy, and it's been working.
Do you think you're trying to do more things that are making you happy, or do less things that make you unhappy?
Do more things that are making me happy.
Like what?
Well,
it's time for Ronald Lewis's top 10 things that make him happy.
Okay.
Ronnie?
Yes?
I mean, give me one thing, at least.
Okay.
Number 10!
Well, in 4 days, it's going to be the 1-year anniversary of my YouTube channel.
Hey!
So, that was something that made me, really happy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome. What, the YouTube channel itself made you happy?
Yes. Making the YouTube channel and thinking about bigger and better things for it. And just imagining all the things I was going to get to do. So,
Number 9!
Number 9 was live streaming. I know this all sort of falls in line with about the same thing, but, being creative and, making things and just getting it, just like sitting back and looking at all the stuff that I made for the last few months and being able to say, I made that. It's satisfying. It made me happy. It's,
Good job.
It's nice.
Number 8!
That's about it, really. I've been making more friends recently.
That's good. Like who?
There's a couple people that I've been talking to on Twitch lately.
Oh.
And, don't do it. Wait until he goes. Wait until he goes too.
So make me play the car crash sound.
Right.
I'll do it.
Okay.
So 8 was more friends. You don't have to have 10 fucking things. I just wanted to say it.
Okay, well that was about it, really.
Nothing else?
I don't think so.
So, what do you think in 2018 you will be doing that's been different? That what are you just gonna stream more, or are you gonna?
No, I'm just gonna keep at this until I reach the goals that I have set out for myself.
Do you want to elaborate on those goals, or?
Well, most of the goals that I've set out for myself probably wouldn't make sense to you. It would probably only make sense
a layman like me,
it would probably
an
just
idiot.
Make sense to people who are on Twitch and who are trying to, make a living on.
You hear those people? They're applauding you. They love you.
Oh, YouTube. I understand the state that Logan Paul has put you in, but for the love of God,
Whoops.
look at Ryan and just for the love of God, just give us just give us a pass, just one pass.
This bit that I do where I just play every song.
I know that he's gotten one of my videos to strike, and I know that
just one.
I know that I got my video
5
strike recently. I understand.
You had one stricken?
But please.
Whoa.
Yes, I did.
For what?
One of my Bioshock videos.
Oh, perfect Ronnie. Got a fucking strike from YouTube.
I'm glad to know that you think I'm perfect.
Without me. Without my help. Without dummy Ryan making a fucking mistake.
YouTube, please, just remember that Logan Paul is actually so toxic that all of Japan does not want him there. Just remember that, okay? And when you listen to Ryan play what could possibly be a copyrighted song of the New Year's quote-unquote
I don't think you
anthem,
can copyright the New Year's song. I think it's outside the statute of limitations. Like, it's like the birthday song. Like, you can't... The Happy Birthday to You is not copywritten.
Fair enough.
Madonna's music is copywritten, but not the 8-bit version. Which is why I love it so.
Okay.
I can't even turn it off, dude. There we go. It wasn't supposed to be playing. It said play instead of pause, and I don't know why it started playing.
Okay.
So... You remember this one?
Yeah, that's fine. I remember it. I remember it very well.
All right, I'm done with this. Oh, you know what I did? I went to two extremes. When I first thought about the show, I was like, no sound effects. I was like, I'm trying to be independent. I'm trying to be on my own. I don't need your stupid fucking sound effects, and I don't want to fuck up the video like I did last time. Where are we going?
I don't know, honestly.
I knew it. I knew you were full of shit.
Thanks.
Now I'm just headed up into Pennsylvania for no reason. We're on 95. There's no Arby's on 95.
Arby's?
Yeah, and there's no fast food restaurants up here, so you should just turn the fuck around. Unless you want to go to Famous Dave's and sit in a booth.
Well, that would actually be hell.
Yeah. Not that we work there or anything. What the fuck? I had this story to tell.
Well, tell the story, Ryan.
Well, I was trying to figure out a way to incorporate it into the theme of New Year's.
Okay.
And I did. I think I was able to incorporate it. It was actually like a pretty strange moment for me last night.
Okay.
This thing that happened. Do we have a few minutes?
We've got like an entire hour. So, you know.
Sometimes I feel like I talk too fucking much.
Nah.
This has felt pretty balanced so far. First Kaya and RT, I'm sorry that I played music over your stuff. It wasn't my intention. I was kind of frustrated when I found out that we couldn't hear you. That kind of pissed me off. All right. So last night, in my newly found independent state, I decided to take a bus home from work, which I do frequently. A cook that we work with, and I got on the bus, and so I get on, and there's this little. There are about 5 little, like 10-year-old black kids on the bus, and they are like right away. This kid, like I was looking at the cook that was on the bus, but the little kid in front of me thought I was looking at him. This is at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
The kid thought I was looking at him. And I wasn't, but he was like, "Yo, step to me, yo. I'll hit you, yo." And I was like, oh, I don't really like that. So I don't know. You know I love kids.
Yeah.
Kids are the best, and...
I know what you did. You said, "I know to cheer you up," and you whipped out like your 3 books the 3 children's books.
It's
and
2.
It's signed by Ryan. Here you go. Don't worry, little child.
God, it's some like bitterness in there or something. What are you jealous or something?
No, I noticed you do that a lot, Lisa.
I like to make kids happy. I'm not making money off of it.
I know.
I spend money on those books to give them to kids. Jesus Christ.
Ryan, this kid's rough. Don't just take all my money, please.
Take all the books.
If I give you a signed children's book, will you go away?
Hey, ain't you got a Tupac CD or something? Sorry, that was for your stepdad. Ronnie's stepdad told me to be less racist on the show, to which I say, I'll try.
Okay.
Anyway, so these 5 little black assholes.
Okay. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm gonna let you pilot this entire thing.
Really?
I'm gonna let you pilot this whole story that you got.
Good, because
it's a good. Into the ground. It's your own.
I don't run stories into the ground like you. I think about things. I know what I'm saying. I plan it. So, but I wouldn't fucking. Oh, look where we are. Look, the old homestead.
It's a new place. It's Zebra. We're in Zebras.
Zebras? Zebras?
Oh, fucking hell, there's a car.
Try the new Zebra Burger.
It's Zebra.
It's Arby's.
It's Zebra.
It's fucking Arby's.
It's
when she
Zebra.
says, "Welcome to Arby's, can I take your order?"
I'm gonna be like, "Don't you mean Zebra?"
Don't you mean Zebras? Oh, gee. Oh, she didn't say hello.
So we're at Zebras.
Okay, Zebras it is. Zebras it is.
Can I please?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can I get a smokehouse brisket meal?
Okay, small, medium, or large?
Small. Twist.
It's the first Arby's order of the new year, ladies and gentlemen.
You said water?
No, not water. Tell her she's wrong.
It's the one that says, what does that say?
What?
All I see is twist.
What's
is
twist?
It lemon twist?
It's like, what? Do you have a soda called Twist? Do you have a soda called Twist? It says Twist on it. Oh, Miss Twist, yeah.
Twist. Okay, that one.
Sorry, you need to be more specific.
Do you want anything, Ray?
Do I want anything? I'm starving. It's the first roast beef of the new year. Hold on, I'm ready. Let me turn this music down for me and not for you. Just kidding. Can I get a classic roast beef sandwich? New Year's Eve.
Leave a comment down below what your New Year's resolutions are.
Yeah.
And if you are in the process or are looking forward to completing them.
I'd also like a classic beef and cheddar sandwich. God, it's like, what the... a 3-piece potato cake.
stay away from this place.
And a medium cherry Pepsi with no ice, please. I love how this is a show. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, I can't wait.
What did you get?
Upload this video
2 Rubens?
and just see.
It's not gonna happen.
Exclamation point.
Dude, you don't copyright the fucking...
Excuse me,
I know you're mad at them. Here.
I
know you're mad at them.
This has been banned in Bangladesh. You cannot upload
You
this
cannot
video.
play this song about it.
Do
Hey,
not. That's.
I would like you to be
No.
less racist, Ronnie. Actually, in the
Yeah,
next
'cause I'm-
podcast.
Oh boy. How
See,
much is it? I don't know.
You raised a real not racist kid, Ronnie's stepdad. I think she said 1887. What did you get?
I got
Do the twist.
smokehouse biscuits English, I think.
You always get that.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, you get a Reuben. And what's the other? What else did you get? A soda, right?
15, 16,
You don't know what you got?
17, 18, 19, 20.
Here, it's not that 20. I said 1887. Here's another $1. I don't know how much food I got. I'm not
Who
sure.
knows? Okay.
All right. So the story goes, these kids were being assholes. All right. I hear them saying the N word. I hear them saying the F word. I hear them saying all kinds of words they shouldn't be saying. And I'm on the bus.
You're also on a list now for downloading a fucking soundbite of children.
I don't give a shit. I'll beat off to this.
Good job, Ryan.
I will jerk off to these kids laughing and singing later. And I will climax at the part where it sounds like they're having the most amount of fun.
Like a normal man would.
Just like a normal kid's book author. Buy my books. Buy my books. Anyway, so these kids are bad, okay? They are bad. I've had my headphones in, but I'm not listening to any music. I'm just paying attention to what they're saying. They're calling each other light-skinned N-words. God, I want to say that word so bad.
Just say nibba.
Nibba.
There you go.
Light-skinned nibbas. This nibba over here, son of a bitch, they're saying fuck. They're 10 years old. They look younger.
Are you surprised?
Listen. So then the one kid, like the leader of the
Alpha
kids,
10-year-old.
the Alpha 10, Alpha 10-year-old. He, I'm looking at him. I can't help myself. First of all, I want you to know I felt scared. Okay, I was scared. I'm admitting to that right now on the show. I felt scared
My comments to myself.
I felt scared. I felt
Fair
scared
enough.
to approach them to say anything. I had visions of guns in my head, kids with guns. You never know what the fuck anybody's
My
gonna
comments to
do.
myself.
You don't know, especially black kids. Black kids all have guns, okay? And everybody knows it.
They keep it in their shoes. The black kids wearing a flip-flop. Watch out!
They were,
It's in the flip-flop. Look out!
a little 10-year-old kid might pull out his giant wang and fucking smack me with it. Anyhow. So I'm scared. I had some fear, and I'm thinking, don't say anything. But my eyes somehow just start fixating on the alpha kid, and I'm looking at him, and I'm squinting at him, and I'm upset, and I hear him through my music. I hear him go, "This motherfucker keeps looking at me," and I took out my headphones and I said, "You know why I'm looking at you?" I said, "Because you're loud and you're rude." And he said, "Oh," and his friends are making fun of him. He said, "You're rude." He said, "You're loud. You're rude." I said, "You're all loud and rude. You're all using offensive language. You don't care about anybody around you. And you're being very, very disruptive on this bus." And I said, if I was the bus driver, I would pull this bus over. I'd grab you by your little FUBU shirt, and I'd tell you to sit down and shut up, or I'm pulling this bus over. So then we'd start talking a little bit. They've got a PS3 in their bag. They're kind of joking around about what I said, blah blah blah. I pull the button for the stop, and we're all getting out at the same stop.
Okay.
So right away, I'm like, shit. Like, these kids are gonna kill me. So I get off the bus, but then they're like acting like they're friends with me. They asked me if I wanted to go to dinner with them. They were going to dinner. They said, "Mister, you're the nicest white boy we ever met." And I said, "Wow." And that really touched, and we were having fun.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's not, well...
New Year miracle.
All right,
You can say Christmas. It was a Christmas miracle. But so the more, but what I realized, and then there was another couple that got off the bus that when they got a certain distance away from the kids yelled, "You badass kids!" And the kids went, "Fuck you." And I said, "Well, don't say fuck you." I said, because that's very mean. You're not respecting your elders. But I see where you're coming from, because those people didn't respect you enough to talk to you to your face like I did. They waited until they were far away from you to cowardly yell, "You bad kids." And the kids, they were really cool. They turned out to be really, really cool. So what I learned was, lately I've realized that I wrote something on Facebook that said, fear is the nemesis of achievement. Okay? So if you're afraid of something, odds are you should probably just do it. Unless it's I don't know, if you see somebody robbing a bank and they've got a gun, and if you're afraid to charge at them, don't do. There are certain reasons why we're afraid, but if it's like a shameful fear, I noticed I was ashamed. I wanted to talk to these kids, but I don't know, but it turned out good in the end, and it made me cry. I got home and I cried because it touched me so much that these kids who I was afraid of ended up being such nice kids. And I think the first thing I said to the kid that made him kind of okay with me was, I said, "You're too smart to be saying stuff like that." On the bus I said, "You're too smart for it. I can tell you're smart. I'm hearing you talk, and I know that you're smart, and you're too smart to be saying the N-word and the F-word and all this stuff as a 10-year-old." So they respected the fact that I talked to them like people. I wish I had gotten a selfie with them, but taking pictures of kids can get kind of weird. Yeah, Arby's and Horsey, please. Horsey, please. So that's the story.
Well, Ryan, I'm glad that you were able to say what you needed to say to the children, and I'm glad that the children took it in a way.
Hold on. I shouldn't tell these stories while we're ordering food. The fuck? God damn it. We keep the phone on the spot with the cup holders, and now we have to move the phone to get... what's going on? Did they give you 2 drinks?
No, they only gave me 1.
Did you get a drink?
I don't think so.
No, there's no way it's in there. Is this a cherry Pepsi? All that talk about twist, and she didn't fucking get the twist? Dude, are you dumb? Fucking black people.
Okay, so I'm glad that the children...
Just kidding.
Didn't take it in a way that made them very upset with you, because you responded to them in a way where you were not being rude to them.
Right.
Because most people on the bus would be upset.
Well, that's what they said. They said afterwards, most white people just say, I'm going to tell your parents, or they talk to them with this authoritative bullshit. And really, I guess I was just talking to them like I was on their level.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they appreciated. They asked me to go to dinner with them. What? These little kids that I was afraid of, that I was that I thought were going to shoot me, and that I hated, Ronnie. I had this burning hatred for them as I sat on this bus. And then I ended up really liking them. We have another drink.
Hello.
Hi, we were supposed to get another drink, a twist or something. A mist twist? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so, I don't know. Do you want to ask this lady what her New Year's resolution is?
Do you want to?
I would love to, yeah.
Okay.
I really would. If she ever opens up the little window. Where's the microphone on this piece of shit? Is it up here?
It would be probably down here.
You think? Oh, yeah, where you talk.
Here, I'll put it right there. I'll just put it right there.
Okay. So yeah, I learned a lot. I wanted to write an article about it, but I hate writing articles without a picture, so I didn't. And I figured I would, I would save the story for the podcast.
Okay.
How long does it take to get a Sierra Mist?
I'm not 100% sure, really.
This place, Jesus fucking Christ. All I want to do is get on with the goddamn podcast, and we can't do that until we have a Sierra Mist. Oh, jeez. Here it comes. Oh, it was pouring out so slowly. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
We're doing a podcast about New Year's. Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Not to get drunk no more.
Not to get drunk anymore?
Yeah.
Or you think you'll be all right with
I'm
that?
not doing good with it.
No. You've already broken it.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, maybe
But I want not to get drunk and make bad decisions.
Oh,
So I've been doing till today. I've been doing good with that.
till today. Then you did something bad.
I did.
What did you do?
I drove last night,
Oh no.
but I'm never gonna do it again.
At least
Well,
you
you
got home
didn't-
But I
safe.
wasn't entirely drunk.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
It was just
It's
not
not like we're
good,
gonna give
you
this
know?
to the police or something. Nobody knows your name.
You know.
Yeah.
So I'm doing good. I'm gonna make better decisions, but doing great.
That's good.
That's good.
That was my New Year's resolution.
Okay.
Just change and make better decisions.
Don't be so hard on yourself if
Need
you
to
don't.
Grow up.
Yeah.
That's it, you
We
know?
all do.
This year I'm gonna grow up.
Good.
Okay.
Good. That's a
Well,
good
just
one.
know that we believe in you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank
Happy New Year. Oh, I think that was the most we've ever gotten out of somebody.
Maybe because we always stop by here, so she's like, I humor him. Well, no, she doesn't. She wasn't humoring him, but she was like,
Is that always her that waits on us?
Yeah, so,
I don't remember.
I don't know. Okay,
All right.
I know.
Is this thing still running?
This thing is still running, actually. Yep.
All right. Do we have a segment or anything?
We do have a segment, actually.
We do.
It's mail time, Ryan.
Yay! Is that the mailbag I hear?
It's the postman.
Wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
All right.
Wait, I won't play that song. That's
We're gonna
definitely
get in
copyrighted.
trouble.
We're gonna get in big trouble.
Sorry if my hand is like fucking about all over the.
Is this not? Oh, I see.
Okay, so
Are we?
there's only 3 this time.
That's okay. Well, we don't have a rap superstar in the car this time.
Okay,
Well, we
that's
do,
true.
but
Yeah.
not a real one.
A couple people were a little bit upset about the way you treated some of the viewers and everything. when you
Really?
read the thing, so
Oh,
not
no.
a lot of people
Oh,
responded back.
damn. All right. Well,
So-
I'm seeing the repercussions of my actions, the consequences.
So the first one is Dear R&R in the car. Well, it says R&R. Longtime fan of your show for a while now. I just wanted to know what New Year's resolutions do you consider to be the worst in your opinion? Sincerely, Abigail from Hoboken, New Jersey.
Wait, hold on. She want to know what New Year's resolutions you consider to be the worst?
Yeah.
Abigail from Hoboken. Do you want to take a crack at this?
Well,
I mean, I got something to say.
I mean, I feel like the New Year's resolutions that people make for themselves that, I feel like you can tell that they're probably not going to go 100% through with. Like, there's people out there that will make the New Year's resolution to, like, exercise and not smoke.
Yeah.
But then, like, the people that they'll go to the gym for, like, the first week.
And then they'll give up.
And then they'll stop going after a week because they're like, I can't keep this up, or I can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just people who just aren't committed.
So, well, how do you know, like, isn't that more, like, dependent on the person rather than the resolution itself? Like, any New Year's resolution can be one that somebody's not going to fulfill depending on the person. If a person is diligent and doesn't give up, their resolution will be carried out.
Exactly.
So, hey, I want that car. Is it more about the person or the resolution, I guess, would be the question. Abby, this is a fucked up question, Abigail from Hoboken, New Jersey. I think I have excuse me. So you would say it's the resolutions that you feel like are less likely to be actually carried out.
Yeah, it's the resolutions that people make, and they do it with such bravado because they're so confident in
It's
themselves.
like nonchalant.
Yeah, they're like, I know I can handle this, or I know that I can complete this in no time,
Mm-hmm.
Because now I know resolutions like stop smoking and exercising, they take a lot of time, obviously. You're not
Sure.
going to stop smoking in a day.
I did.
But if your resolution is to stop smoking and, like, we'll say a month later you're still doing it like consistently, then it's like, well, then
What was the point?
What was the point of the resolution?
Well, I think the point of the resolution was just, it was like the thought that counts. It's like, well, like you plant a seed, right?
Yeah.
Not every seed's going to grow.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll plant one and it's a dud, and you'll have to plant another one. And sometimes it takes a while to get a ball rolling. It takes a few rocks back and forth to knock over a soda machine, I've heard.
Okay.
That's what they say anyway. I don't know, like I've been privy to addiction and things that I wanted to stop, and I've had a million New Years where I said, this is it. This is the end. I'm never doing this again.
Yeah.
And then I fucking, by January 3rd, I'm sniffing lines off hookers' tits, and
As you do.
as I want to do. So it's tough. I happen to think the worst kinds of New Year's resolutions are the ones that are either too general or the ones that put way too much pressure on you. Like, well, I'm not gonna, like she just said, I liked what she said, but it's a very generalized, I'm gonna grow up. Like, what does it even mean? And then you're not giving yourself much of a specific, like when she said, well, I'm not going to do the things, I'm not going to put myself or other people in danger by drunk driving anymore. I like that. That is a specific thing. But to say grow up, I don't know. And then you can't be too hard on yourself, because she wanted to, what did she say? She said she wanted to stop drinking so much and making bad decisions, but she already went against it. Like, she'll beat herself up about that. Or she either won't. She'll just be like, oh, fuck it, I can't do this, and I'm just going to keep fucking around and drinking or whatever. So I don't know. These New Year's resolutions, sometimes they can be double-edged swords. It's like if you can end up being more hard on yourself for breaking a resolution than you ever would have been before. It can be a lot of pressure.
Well, that's why I said that we believe in her. Now, that probably wouldn't mean a lot, but just, I guess,
that meant a lot
it might have meant a lot to her. You
Yeah.
know? You never know. So that's why I said it.
Good to be patronizing. We believe in you, you little dummy! Just kidding.
Okay.
I'm sure it meant a lot to her. And it was cute. It was sweet that you said that.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a fire.
When you pick a place to eat for a podcast, for a radio show,
Don't do it next to a fire station.
probably not.
Ryan. The next one. You
Okay.
need this one.
Let me chew through this little bit of roast beef, which is really good, by the way. Arby's. We got the beef. Today's
I
show
thought
is brought.
we have the meats.
Whatever.
Okay.
Where's the beef? Here it is. Arby's. Did you? Okay. Our next viewer mail comes from Martin. Dear R&R, over the past few weeks, I've been having trouble sticking to my New Year's resolution. Well, I mean, it hasn't been a few weeks since New Year's.
Well, maybe he was trying to get a head start on it. I'm not
Oh, okay, all right. Come on, Martin. Oh, he's probably like 10. Oh, okay. He's trying to stop smoking. I've tried patches and other methods of stress relief, but nothing works. Do you guys know any way I can kick this deadly habit? Sincerely, Martin. Damn, Martin. He's not 10. Or maybe he is 10.
From Philadelphia,
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Very pretty handwriting. There's like a cigarette burn in this one, though. Weird. So, Ronnie, have you ever smoked?
Cigarettes? No.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does that imply that you've smoked something else?
Cops when they were chasing me.
Hey, a pole here and there. Crack cocaine. I used to smoke.
He's getting the music, folks.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Never mind.
I used to smoke. I don't think I'm going to play any more music.
I don't think I'm going to play any more music.
I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke a pack a day. Since I was 18. I always said smokers are a bunch of fucking disgusting idiots. In high school, I knew kids that smoked. And they always tried to get me to do it. And I say, no! Go away, Mr. Butthead.
That was a pretty bad insult back then.
Well, it's a cigarette joke.
Oh, butthead.
Mm-hmm. So...
Butthead was a pretty bad insult back then.
It was, though. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to call anybody that. They used to... When I played Back to the Future 2 on USA, they used to cut out the word butthead when Biff said it.
So it'd just be like, head.
They would cut out the whole thing.
Oh.
And there's one part where he says, who are you calling a butthead, butthead? So for like, there was just nothing. Now you can say fuck on TV. It's so weird how times change. So anyway, I didn't start smoking until I started working at the mall. And they would let us... Oh, shit.
That was nice to see.
Martin may have burned his house down. In Philadelphia, PA. So, I started smoking because I got breaks. Like, I would go out, people would leave work and go smoke, and I was like, shit, I want to have breaks. And I remember the first time I realized I was addicted to smoking. Sorry. I slept over a girl's dorm room at UD, and when I left the next day in the morning, I shut her door and I reached in my pocket for a cigarette, realized I didn't have them, and I went back to the door and I'm like desperately trying to open this door, like my heart was like in my throat, like, oh my god, I gotta get in this door! I gotta get in the fucking door! And then I had to stop for a second and be like, god damn, I'm addicted. So, for 15 years, I smoked a pack a day. More sometimes, less sometimes, but mostly a pack a day. One day, Martin, from Philadelphia, PA, I was walking home, and I decided, well, I was trying to get a girl back at the time, and she didn't like that I smoked. But I figured I wanted to stop anyway, so I had one cigarette. No, here's what happened. I decided November 1st, 2016, I was going to stop. And I did. And then one day I was walking home from work, and I had one cigarette in my backpack that I found. And I thought, you know what? I've been doing so well for a week. I haven't smoked a cigarette. I'm going to smoke this one as a celebratory cigarette. But I reached in my pocket. I know, that doesn't make any sense, right? The addict's brain, the way it, can fool itself. So I reached in my pocket for a lighter, didn't have one. Thought, oh, I'm right next to Wawa. I'll just go to Wawa and get some matches. And then I had to say, no! And I put the cigarette in front of me and I said, no, you naughty bitch! And I broke it in half and threw it on the ground and I said, you have no power over me!
You live an exciting life, Ryan.
Well,
Martin, it would probably be a good idea to maybe find a hobby, to take your mind off of it. I understand that smoking relieves a lot of stress, and if you undergo a very stressful life, I would advise to do the best you can to stay away from the stressful things, So, if maybe you've got, stressful family members around you, maybe try and find somewhere to go, like the mall, or maybe...
Get a new family.
Like a diner or something. Just to get away from them for a little bit, cool your head. But don't smoke cigarettes, though. That's bad for you. Ruins your teeth, ruins your clothes.
God, my teeth are fucked.
Your relationships are going to suffer from it, my friend, so...
Money. It costs a lot of money.
It also costs a lot of money. And eventually it'll cost your life. So that's...
If I could go back in time, well, life costs your life. Everything costs your life. My granddad smoked for fucking 50 years and he's still alive and he's had stroke after stroke. His quality of life is not the best. But he's not dead. Thank God. Alright, we got another letter?
We got another one.
You want to read this one?
Dear R&R, I've been watching you guys for a while now, and I really enjoy what you both do. I've been looking for a way to express myself, but I haven't been able to find anything. I haven't been able to find anything I like. Would really appreciate the help. So this one isn't necessarily about... Well, maybe.
That's from George in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Maybe his New Year's resolution is to maybe find more creative ways to express himself. There's many different ways you could express yourself, George. You could draw. You could do what Ryan's doing, and you can make music. You know, maybe...
music, like Madonna's music?
Maybe you could express yourself, and maybe you could find a way to express yourself that me and Ryan don't even know about, you know? Maybe there's a hobby that you have. Maybe there's a hobby that you could pick up that you didn't even know that you'd like. Then you could start expressing yourself like that. Like, I know there's a lot of people that express themselves in many different ways. I personally don't really know that many ways you could express yourself, but you could wear fashion. You don't have to wear fashionable clothes, but you can wear clothes that are fashionable to you. That's expressing yourself.
I wonder how long I could let you go on about this.
I'm just trying to help George.
I know.
And never mind.
No, keep going.
But you know, yeah, that's about.
Hey,
the most
drape your cat around your shoulders and walk around nude.
That's about as best advice I could give. How about you, Ryan? I can't wait.
You want an answer from me?
Yes, Ryan. I would love an answer from you. What could it possibly be?
I don't know, man. I do a lot of things. I know this isn't about me, but if I didn't have my artistic outlets, I don't know what I would do. George, I'm a photographer. I like to take pictures. That really helps me. Yeah.
Photography.
Mm-hmm. I'm a poet as well. I like to write stories, and then that goes into songs.
You could do what my older brother's doing, and you could do videography.
Yeah. Yep. I'm a filmmaker too. I like that. Anything where I can take something that never existed and then make a product. Like even this podcast.
This is expressing ourselves.
Exactly. George, why don't you... A very pretty handwriting in your letter, by the way. Why don't you try something new? Try something you've never tried before. When I tried music for the first time, like this kind of music, I really, really found myself a lot more than I ever had. I'm not saying I've found myself yet, but I got close. Closer than I ever had before. And that, excuse me, that kind of goes along with the vein of what happened with these little kids where, like, I was afraid. So and with stand-up comedy, too, I was afraid to do that, but I did it. I think, George, what I would do is I would think very hard about something that maybe you're afraid to do. Something you've always wanted to do, but you were afraid to do. Don't let fear be the nemesis of your achievement.
George, I've got 4 words for you. They go along with what Ryan said, and they've been 4 words that I've noticed that I've been going along with. It's nothing ventured, nothing gained. So,
That's in the same kind of vein.
Yeah, that's what I said. It goes along with what you said.
Right.
So,
that's good.
hopefully
Yeah, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Wayne Gretzky.
He did say that. Yeah, I like that quote. I don't know who the fuck Wayne Gretzky is, but
he's a hockey player. Fucking
hockey.
I don't know.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Something about Canada or whatever.
Da-da-da-da. Oh, Canada.
Well,
Oh, Canada.
ladies and gentlemen, that about does it for viewer mail.
Oh.
I really hope you guys enjoyed this segment.
Viewer mail.
And now we're back on to back onto the regular.
Back down to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes.
How long have we been doing this? Where's the
48
little
minutes.
thing? Where's the thingy?
Now 49 minutes.
All right. I think I don't know. I see a lot of people. I see a lot of people that want to try to do better for themselves, and that makes me happy. That people want to be better, but I also think that people are so hard on themselves and beat themselves up so much. It's just not necessary. We're all human. We all make mistakes. You might have a few extra pounds, in your opinion, on you, and might want to... And I've seen nothing wrong with wanting to, quote-unquote, better yourself. Oh, you know what we're getting? We actually have a caller.
We do?
Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what the switchboards are lighting up. Hello, you're on R&R in the car?
Hey, is this the R&R in the car?
It is.
It is the R&R in the car. You're on the air, actually.
Oh my god, I can't believe I got through.
Hey, bud, what's your name?
It's Brian. It's kind of close to an R, but it's got an R in it.
Wait a second.
That counts.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, Brian, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing well.
Well, wonderful, Ryan.
It's Brian.
Oh, right. Brian, sorry.
I wish it was Ryan.
It's too
I think
close
it'd be
to-
R&R in the car.
Hey, three. Well, you're an honourary R. How about that?
Oh wow.
Yay.
Thanks.
We're doing.
Honored.
Well, you should. This is quite a big deal for you.
Yeah. Are you guys at Arby's?
We are at
We
Arby's.
are actually, yes.
Wait,
Oh my god, I love Arby's almost as much as you guys probably.
how did you know we were at Arby's?
I mean, I've been listening to you guys from the beginning, and
I like how you
just
tried to-
figured
no.
you guys would go there a lot.
Oh well, we appreciate your appreciation. That we love having
Yeah.
fans. We love fans. This
Yeah,
is
sometimes I wait at the Arby's and see if I see you guys come in,
Wait,
but
what?
I haven't seen you
You
guys
did?
yet.
what did you just say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's
I don't know which one. I kind of go to all the different Arby's to see if you're there, but I haven't found you yet. I will though.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay. No, great. Well, hopefully we'll see you at one of them.
Yeah.
Did you? We're doing a New Year's show.
Okay.
Did you want to tell us maybe about a New Year's resolution?
I'd love to have Arby's off of you. I mean, with you.
What?
Arby's with you.
Arby's. Okay. Maybe we could have a fan in the car.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Let's see what I
Yeah,
know.
we could
Hey.
talk about Arby's and like how big of a fan I am of you guys. I was gonna get a tattoo of you guys, but I don't know what tattoo to get.
Oh my
I
God.
might get 2 tattoos.
Two tattoos.
You gotta admire him
We
for
do
his-
have a logo. You could get that.
Oh, can you send me that? I can send it to my artist.
Sure.
It's on the YouTube video.
Oh yeah, I can screenshot that. I actually have it as my phone background, but
Oh.
I'd love to have it on my body.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, more power to you, my
Brian,
friend.
you actually sound kind of familiar. Did you call in here before?
I don't know, maybe.
This is kind of creeping me out, dude. I mean, no. We love our fans, Brian. Please continue to listen.
Yeah, I
do
listen
you
to
see
you
that
guys
car
all the
over there?
time.
Do you see?
Why does it look like he's on the phone?
Do you see that? Brian, you don't drive a gray Mazda, do you?
I might. Did I find you guys?
No, you didn't.
Should we go?
I think we need to go. All right. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for calling in. Dude, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Probably a
Jesus
good
Christ. Oh God. I think he sees us. I think he can see us.
I think it's turning on.
Jesus Christ, dude.
No, it's fine. All right, we should go.
All right.
We should go.
Okay, we're going.
Fuck. How do you reverse? Help. How do you work a car? I forget how to drive.
Dude, go, please. Drive as fast as you can.
I'm trying to fuck off. You're scaring me.
I'm scared. What is this, the Halloween episode?
Oh, that would actually been pretty cool.
That would have been cool, but let's get the fuck out of here, dude. This is all right. So now, usually we'll just oh God,
Papers.
he's like coming out. He's pulling out of his spot.
I know. Go.
Oh God. All right. Go that way. Go that way.
All right.
We'll lose him. We'll lose him. Wait.
Okay.
All right. Oh, yeah. Go out the exit. Yes. Yeah. Oh, there's no way. Oh, fuck. No, that's not him. Maybe that wasn't even him to begin with.
Did we hang up on it for no reason?
Maybe. Are we a little overly paranoid, you think?
Maybe we got too excited about the beer.
My heart is like pounding right now, dude. Jesus. Maybe a New Year's resolution should be to like take it easy a little bit.
Maybe we shouldn't do our podcast in the parking lot of an Arby's, because that kind of gets us...
Yeah, that like lets people know where we are.
Yeah.
Bees.
Go to bed, Ryan.
Go to bed? Is that what you said?
Go to bed.
Go to bed, Ryan. So, all right. Well, now we're on the road. We're safe. I'm gonna have my second roast beef sandwich.
Okay.
Is there something you wanted? You can't eat while you're driving, right? Did you already eat all your food?
No.
Can I eat it?
No.
Why?
Because it's my food?
Whatever.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, at least we're getting kind of.
Famous?
Yeah. I don't want to say
using-
that
I don't
word,
like
but
using that word,
no,
yeah.
I don't either. Oh, I did want to. I wanted to say something. I was proud of something that I made my first solo song.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, which you haven't heard yet.
I've
I'm
not
not
heard it yet.
I'm not gonna fucking play it. But I have a breath problem today.
Okay.
Are there more napkins? Yeah. So yeah, I've all the music I've made so far has been with someone, and I was terrified, George from Green Bay, Wisconsin. I was terrified to go out on my own and make a song by myself. But I've had people tell me it's the best thing I've done. And it was liberating. And that's what this year is going to be about for me. That's why I decided to do that solo song at the beginning of the year, because this whole year is the year of me.
Well, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. I want to really work on myself. I want to be by myself, on my own. I said I want to be independent and not depend on other people. I've always depended on the kindness of strangers, but I don't want to do that anymore. It feels good. It feels really good. I don't want to... There are certain people in my life that I feel I'm not giving as much as I'm getting from. Giving to as much as I'm getting from. I don't want to do that anymore. I had this kind of... I've been toying with an analogy that's of this, like, that we're graduated cylinders people.
Okay.
And some people give their liquid inside of them, and some people take it. Okay? When you are not able to give your liquid really fully until you have reached a certain mark on that graduated cylinder. Until you've filled your own cylinder with enough of that liquid by doing things that make yourself whole.
Okay.
You can't just start giving out the liquid or taking too much of it because you'll overflow.
Okay.
And that's not good either. So really what my goal for this year is to try to fill up my cylinder with my own fluids.
Okay.
On my own, without the help of other people, because it's, I don't know, I'm feeling more rewarded the more things I do for myself, and it's easier to just, for example, like if you were to pick me up every day and take me to work, it's easier, okay? That's easy. But I don't want to put you in that predicament. I don't want you to have to, I want to be able to drive the fucking R&R in the car. I want to be able to drive. Hopefully in the next couple months we can do an episode where I'm driving.
Okay.
Okay? That's my point, is that I'm not happy with myself. I'm not proud of myself. There are certain things I've accomplished that I'm proud of. Like if the music weren't around, I probably would have killed myself by now. But I want to feel self-sufficient and self-reliant. And like the lady at Arby's said, I want to grow up. I know that's a generalization, but I mean, it's time. It's time for me to spread my wings and fly away.
Okay. What do you have to say about the people who are the graduated cylinders who are always giving, and they're giving away more than they should be?
Stop it.
And
You don't have any. If you're giving away all your water, you're not going to get to that mark. That's what my point is. You're not going to get to that mark that you need for yourself once you've gotten over that mark, I would say feel free to give as much as you want by your own discretion. But some people, I feel, are trying to gain liquids by giving them away. Like they're trying to fill themselves by taking away from themselves, which is some kind of crazy oxymoron paradox, but obviously will not work.
Okay.
You are not going to fill yourself up by giving yourself away. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Are you referring to anyone in particular?
No, I was just
Oh.
anybody who's possibly having, those types of conundrums. That's why I like the viewer mail, because someone who asks that question, a bunch of other people could be asking that question as well. So
Yeah.
that's why I like to, try and answer it as best as I can, because maybe I'm answering the question for others.
I think that's pretty great. Stop beeping. Oh my god, YouTube's gonna have a field day. That's the copywritten beep. They'll never play us in Uruguay again.
So, in terms of New Year's,
Yeah.
what would you consider to be your best year?
Damn. Really?
Yeah,
Out of all 34 of them?
sure. Or maybe in the last 5 years, last 10 years, maybe. I don't know.
This one's pretty good.
This one's pretty good?
Yeah, I will say that. Because never have I felt so, like, empowered. You know?
I feel you.
Yeah. I almost wish I could play this song. My solo song. Should I? No. I can't.
don't think so.
No, I can't.
I would say, you wouldn't your, producer get upset or
I
something?
don't give a- It's my fucking song. Well, I'm not going to do it. It feels like it would be, like, arrogant or pretentious or something. I'm not going to do it. The song is basically about... It's about how, like, upset I am over losing somebody.
Okay.
But at the end, I'm like, fuck you. Like, I don't need you. Like, I'm okay on my own. And I'm still here after all this bullshit. And I'm still going to keep fighting, and I'm not going to give up. And that is a very powerful message. I made my own powerful message for myself.
And that's good.
Yeah. Where I'm, like, not going to put up with any bullshit anymore. And I'm not going to whine and cry about shit anymore. Or I'm going to try, at least. Some toxic relationships in my life, or people that take from me, from my graduated cylinder, so I can't get up. Whether I'm giving it or not, sometimes I feel like it's being taken.
I feel you.
Yeah, like siphoned out. But it's a two-way street. You have to realize when that shit is being taken and sever those connections.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not good to notice that somebody's siphoning from your graduated cylinder and then just keep letting it happen.
Right. And sometimes those people don't even know they're doing it. Or they're not doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
So it's not their fault. Everyone has a part to play.
That doesn't mean that you can pretend to be naive to the situation.
No, not at all.
If there is somebody out there that is quote unquote siphoning your liquid from your graduated cylinder, you should probably do what you can to stop that from happening.
Well, it takes a lot to recognize when it's happening, and it takes even more to take action
Yeah,
and to stop it from happening.
You could be like me and know that it was happening and not do anything
And still
about
let it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
well,
That's why I said don't be naive to it.
I mean, you saying that on its own should be like a indication that you recognize it, right?
Yeah.
So now you're learning, you're
I am
getting
learning.
there.
The problem with that, though, is when that happens to you and it's one of those things that you really don't want to have happen, it sort of turns you into a jaded person. And I've been pretty jaded for like a long time.
Jaded how so?
Well, because one of my coworkers at work was like, we should make videos together. It would be fun. I would really love to do it with you. And for a month,
Wait, do it with you?
like make the videos with.
Ew, do it on a video?
That'd be fun. For a month, I didn't say anything to him because I was like, I can't have it happen again.
How
If it
what
hap-
happened?
If the siphoning. If the siphoning happens again, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be
What do you
so
mean?
mad.
Is this like a hash thing?
What? Never mind. It's about it, yes.
Okay.
It's about it.
So you didn't want to lock yourself into a situation,
Again.
professional or otherwise, where somebody was kind of like
Whether it would be whether
riding your coattails or like or doing what?
siphoning
Siphoning.
the liquid.
Did this seem
from
like
me.
the kind of person that would siphon?
No. So when it happened, I was like, "Oh no!"
It did happen?
Why? Well, maybe it was inadvertent. I'm losing
You
the
can't get
analogy.
specific, I guess, because you're trying not to get specific, right?
I'm losing the analogy.
Is that because you're trying not to get specific?
Well,
So it's
because
not
I'm
to,
trying
like,
to help people out,
incriminate
because maybe
someone?
they're getting their liquid siphoned and they don't know what's happening, and maybe they want to do something.
Well, what did you
about
do when you found out your liquids were being siphoned again?
Again, it wasn't happening again.
Oh,
I was afraid of it happening again.
Oh, okay.
I was afraid of it happening again, which is why I didn't talk to my coworker for an entire month about it.
Which, by the way, is when you will not be able to add to your graduated cylinder when you neither let anyone take nor give to you. If you close it off completely,
it's not going to work.
It won't. And actually, if you close it off and it's not airtight, some liquid is bound to evaporate.
Exactly.
So you won't gain. You'll just lose.
Yeah. So I'm not saying to keep a third eye out. You know, I would advise to just.
Well, what happened? Did you make a video or no?
No, not yet. But that was only because time constraints. But that's about
I
it.
want to know who that is. I guess I'll ask you later.
We'll ask after the episode.
Okay.
But for those,
I think I know.
For those of you who are going through that moment in your life, whether it was going on last year, whether it's going on in the new year, of where you're doing something and someone is quote-unquote siphoning out your liquid, I would advise that you, like I said before, do what you can to stop that from happening.
Well,
do what you can to at least talk to them. If you can't, talk to them and say, listen, you're quote-unquote siphoning out my liquid, and I would like you to stop siphoning out my liquid because I need my liquid in order to keep giving, and you know, I want to get to my graduated cylinder height.
my cylinder!
I don't know what I'm talking about.
And so you go on and on and on, and you ramble, and then you start to lose yourself. But you always get back on track. You do great. You do great work, Ronnie.
Thank you.
You're an R. That's a requirement in this duo, and we have fans. We have people that really appreciate us,
And we love you.
and we love ourselves, don't we?
We do.
Mm-hmm. I would say that scenario you were talking about with the video stuff is similar to kind of like to a relationship. Like you've been hurt before by a woman or a man or whoever you're with, and you don't trust people.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna.
That can
it's
make
gonna
you really jaded.
Yes, it's not. It's gonna be hard for you to open yourself back up to the dangers of losing liquid or the benefits of gaining it. But George from
Green Bay,
Wisconsin. I will tell you, all poor George wanted to know was how to quit smoking. Or was that the other guy?
George wanted to know how to express himself.
Oh, okay. So pretty much George is a sealed graduated cylinder. Okay, he's not. Excuse me. He's not expressing himself, nor is he probably letting people express themselves to him. It's tough in this world, man. There are people that are going to want to take from you. There are people with hidden agendas that, whether you want to believe it or not, you always have to be on the lookout for people that are like trying to use you or like fill up their graduated cylinder with your liquid.
Unfortunately, that's very true.
It is, but that doesn't mean everybody's like that.
That's what I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think that everybody's out to get you.
No.
Don't think that everybody's out to get you.
Think of it this way. Realize that everyone could possibly be out to get you, but don't think that everyone actually is.
Yeah.
Don't be naive.
Sounds weird,
It
but
does sound
it is
kinda
something
weird.
that I'm doing, and I'm certain it's something that a lot of people are doing. Believe me when I tell you, my friend, you're gonna grow old and be a very, very bitter man.
Yeah.
If you think that everybody
It's out to get you, or if you let everybody get you. Either one. If you let everybody
let
get
everybody get you. I don't. Ugh.
you're going to be upset, and if you think everyone's out to get you, you're going to be upset.
If you let
Either way.
If you let everybody get you, it's ooh.
Don't close your heart off to people. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't just. But
Don't
you got to
don't
remember.
open it up to everybody. This is so like.
It is a little difficult. It's
It's
difficult.
It's very
It is.
complicated.
It is. It's very complicated. Life
but
is a complicated thing.
George, and many other listeners, we hope you know what we mean. That's all I can.
Well, we
say.
don't. We haven't perfected it. That's probably why it's so hard.
Maybe because it can't be perfected.
Maybe it can't. I think everything's a balance. Also, I've been realizing that this year is that everything's kind of a yin and yang. It's like, without the good, you won't know what bad is, and without the bad, you sure as fuck don't know what good is. So both are kind of a requirement in order to have people that. In order to realize the people that are giving you liquid, you have to have the ones that are taking it.
There's something that I read this on the internet. They said
the internet. What the fuck is the internet?
It was from a dude in a he was on a talk show. He said, if I've learned anything from video games, it's that if you run into enemies, you're going the right way.
Damn.
So
I know, yeah, because when you backtrack and there's nobody there, you know damn
you're
well
like,
that you're...
I'm obviously not going the right way.
Yeah.
I go this way, four enemies pop out, we're golden. We're in the money.
Damn.
So we're going the correct way. So if you're on the way to filling up your graduated cylinder to the area that you would like it to be, and you notice that there are people around you that are trying to siphon out your liquid, either just to make sure you're not getting there, or to fill out their own graduated cylinder, just know it might hurt, but just know that in the back of your mind, you got to be doing something right.
Yeah, because guess what? If people are trying to take your liquid is worth taking.
Exactly. Your liquid is so valuable to them that they're trying to take it from you without you even knowing.
God damn it.
So, all you beautiful people out there, you're very special people, and we care about you deeply.
And
don't give up on your dreams.
Don't give up on those dreams. Don't just keep those dreams. What am I trying to say?
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
No. Don't just make them New Year's resolutions. Just do it. Don't just restrict yourself to New Year's resolutions. Every day should be a resolution day. Every single day should be like, okay, I'm gonna do this today, one day at a time. You know, when I was a kid, I remember this one very poignant day where I was drawing, and I must have been 8, 9, 7 years old, something like that. And I was drawing. I was filling in this giant area of a circle on this piece of paper. And I remember thinking to myself, God damn it, I am never going to be able to fill this entire circle. This circle is huge. And then I realized if I sectioned it off and filled in little sections at a time, it made things much, much easier. That if I wasn't overwhelmed by the entirety of the area of the circle. I had little pieces to fill in. So when you're making a New Year's resolution, you're filling an entire 365 degrees or days, whichever one, or 360 degrees, I guess, in the circle analogy. You're choosing to fill up. You're choosing to cover an entire circle area all at once. Or without any kind of sectionalizing, you're biting off a lot more than you can chew. And this is the problem with New Year's resolutions. If you take everything a day at a time, it makes things easier.
Yeah.
That lady in there, she's like, oh, my year. She might think to herself, my year is fucked now that I went out and drank, and I broke my New Year's resolution. Now my year is
only
fucked.
10 days into January.
Yeah, you've got plenty of time.
You've
got plenty of time.
Totally fine. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Take it one day at a time. You know, relax. Know what you're going to do. Set up goals for yourself. Everything's going to be okay. Happy New Year. Okay? We hope that your New Year's resolution goes well. Okay? I'm sure that you're going to complete it in no time. All right? Everything will be fine. Ryan?
Keep filling up those graduated cylinders. Be on the lookout for siphoners.
And if they are there, be happy, because that means you're doing something right, boys and girls.
Ronnie, I love you.
Happy New Year, Ryan.
Tell me you love me.
Happy New Year, Ryan. I love you, Ryan.
Oh, I love you too. All right, guys. From R&R in the car, have a great 2018. We love you, and we'll see you next time, okay?
Here's to a wonderful, here's to a prosperous year.
Did we bring champagne? I just ejaculated.
It's all over the seat.
Oh, God.